What's up guys and welcome back to On the Brick with another minifig showcase. Today I have another version of Anakin. This one however comes from Forest Moon bricks, and unlike the one from AV Figures, this is not the Clone Wars version, instead this is the Chosen version. AKA Anakin from episode 3. And because I just showed off Anakin last week, this one's going to be more of a comparison than an actual review. But before we get into that, I just wanted to remind you that at 7,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away this brand new Thrawn minifigure from the Minifig Co. This is a UV printed, not pad printed like I mistakenly said last video, custom minifigure from the Minifig Co. And again, once we get to 7,000 subscribers, I'll be giving it away to one of you guys, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video if you like what you see. So this is one of a few different versions of Anakin that Forest Moon Brick sells. It is extremely similar, as in it is Anakin, to the AV Figures Clone Wars version, but also quite distinctly different. Well, you can tell right off the bat that both of these characters are Anakin. You can also tell that the minute details are also different. And I don't just mean that in that these are two different versions, so obviously the design is different, but things like even the belts are different. I do think the design from FMB is great though. I think there's plenty of different layers. The color choice is great. They are very distinct from each other and really do help sell the illusion of the different parts of this minifigure's outfit. I do love the amount of details on the legs and the boots, especially compared to the AV Figures version. There's nothing wrong with AVs at all, it's just, personal choice and design differences. But even though FMB's has a little bit more, I think it's pretty awesome how you can tell they are both derived from basically the same thing. So like I said, there are similarities, but distinct enough differences. This Chosen One Anakin though is also UV printed just like AV's, which does mean that it has the same shine as the Clone Wars version. And I wanted to show this off a little bit since I didn't last time, where the glare is really covering the design of this. If I cover up the light, then you can see it a little bit better, but really this is the downside to UV printing. Now, I do like how both of these designs have the metallic arm, and they are both, again, pretty distinct from each other. You can tell that one is based off the realistic version, and one is a little bit more cartoony. And here on the back, there's not really much to show off, but I do like the subtle touch from FMB to have their logo inside the leg of the minifigure, so you always know who made this. In fact, the biggest difference that surprised me were the heads. Again, very similar, but FMB's version is definitely a more realistic quote-unquote version. Also, it does actually come with alternative heads if you want to make him angry, but if I'm not mistaken, AV Figures doesn't. Unfortunately, at the time of making this video, FMB's version is currently sold out, but he does have other awesome minifigures to check out anyway, so I'll be linking to that in the description down below. I'd love to know your thoughts on the minifigure and if you prefer UV or pad printed. And if you want to support me further, you can always check me out on Discord, Instagram, or of course on Patreon, where you can join the likes of people like Shiny Mimikyu. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.